All right, we're back with the meatloaf recipe and just doing our sides. So we're gonna blanch them today, no seasoning needed, just boiling water, a head of broccoli. We got 2 heads here, organic, and then an organic head of cauliflower. So I'm just gonna cut this into bite-sized pieces. Like I tell my employees, you wanna make sure that they're the sizes you would wanna take a bite on in a date. So you don't really wanna be like shoving something in. You wanna make sure that it's polite and that it's definitely a way you want to, make a first impression. So nothing too large. People probably can cut it up if they want, but I like to be mindful of that. I'm gonna save the stems. I can either compost them to my chickens and my ducks, or my youngest daughter, who's 6, actually loves broccoli cheddar soup. We make it dairy-free. Maybe I'll make a video on that one day. Actually, I have a video on my YouTube if you want to see how that's made. So I'm going to save all that for her because she just loves it and she's been begging me for it for a while. It's still kind of cold here in Missouri. So we're going to take all our broccoli here and we're just going to dump it in. Takes very little time to cook. It'll start to turn really, really bright green, and that's when we know that it's ready. So for our cauliflower, we got kind of, looks like a little dirt. I'm gonna rinse that off real quick. Take that, cut it in half, and then we want to take that stem out on the inside. So we're just gonna cut that out, trying to save as much as we can of the cauliflower, put it in my compost. My chickens will be so happy today. All right. Save that piece. Cool. So we're just gonna start to cut this. And we're actually just gonna toss it in with the broccoli so that I don't have to waste time and I can just get it all done at once. So again, bite-sized pieces is what we're going for. And why not put it together? It's all going in the same meal. All right. And this is still cold from the fridge, so it's gonna drop that temperature in the pot. And then we want it to come back up to a simmer or a boil. So we're just gonna try and do that quickly so it all cooks at the same time. Nice. Beautiful. So I love blanching. Blanching is boiling or simmering something for about 5 minutes. So it's not very long. We're not gonna boil it to where it's soft. We still want it pretty crispy. I'm gonna use my knife to stir it. So I am a professional chef, was trained at Le Cordon Bleu in San Francisco, and that was over 20 years ago. So crazy. But here I just want to stir with my knife because I don't like to make a lot of dishes. So I'm gonna be very careful with my knife. I sharpen my knives every day, and I'm just trying to let this come to So if you can see, that broccoli is pretty neon green, right? You see the steam coming off of it. So that looks like it's almost ready. So earlier, I just roasted off some broccoli and cauliflower, which again, if you're doing the meatloaf and you don't want to stand by the stove, this is a great option. Do the same thing. I did salt and pepper, olive oil, rubbed it down, put it in at the same time. Cook this for about 25-30 minutes at 350, 375 as the meatloaf was in, and then it came out and it looks great. It's just a different texture, different flavor. It's so interesting how you can go from steaming to roasting and you get such different flavor from it. Again, this doesn't have any seasoning because it's in the water, it's not gonna stick. You could take it out and season it if you want with some olive oil, salt, and pepper, but this one right here, my kids love it. This will be in their school lunches tomorrow, so. All right, well that is done. It's very, very quick, nothing too long. And we're just gonna start to take it out. You could also take this, put it in spring rolls, put it in a stir fry, put it on top of a salad. I mean, there's so many ways to utilize this once it's cooked. So just being aware of that here. We're gonna get the majority of it out, probably not everything right away, just so I can show you all this beautiful plate I'm gonna make. And this is actually what my family's gonna eat for dinner tonight. And they love it, my husband and my daughters. Okay. Perfect. so pretty. Okay, so we have our meatloaf from earlier. And we're just gonna take this, put some on our plate. This is all gonna be, some people say that quinoa is a seed. Some people say it's a grain. So if you believe it's a seed, this is paleo. If not, it's close enough to paleo. It's very, very high in protein. Super good for you, nutrient dense, but look at that. Throw some ketchup on there, whatever your favorite sauce is. Take a bite, so good. I hope you love these videos. I hope you like this. Please subscribe and like. If you want more videos, please comment. Tell me what you want me to make. It's all about you all. I cook all day long. So, hope to see you guys again soon.